So the next speaker, everyone knows she's a tireless advocate. She's focusing on environmental and quality of life issues. If you go to a meeting, Joan is there. I mean, everyone has met Joan, and she was a longtime teacher at South High School. I used to see her walking the landfill after that with a group of teachers. She served on the PV school board and the board of SoCal Rock. Give it up for Joan Davidson.
Thank you. A lot of people in this room I've known for a very long time, and I'm very grateful that they're here tonight. It's important that every person in every household pay attention and participate in what Steve was just talking about and what the other council members have said. Every homeowners association in Torrance and PV has to pay attention, because without your involvement, the developers and the lobbyists will win. Well, I can't adjust it. Well, I guess I have to do this. All right. Because of COVID, I didn't want to do that. Okay, too late. State housing bills started passing during COVID when you had other things to worry about. Sacramento had many distractions for you. During COVID, everyone was worried about their health, but Senator Scott Wiener saw an opportunity. He's from San Francisco. Together with developers and high-tech funding, he joined with a group called Yes in My Backyard, better known as the YIMBYs, and he wanted to establish housing laws that hurt every city in the state of California. He is planning right now, today as we sit here, a 52-story building 3 blocks from the ocean on a boulevard where my granddaughter goes to school. So imagine in Torrance on Newton Street that someone suddenly says, well, I'm going to build 52 stories here. That's what they're doing. Go online and look up 2700 Sloat, S-L-O-A-T Boulevard. It's now a florist, or what do you call it, a plant center. But that plant center, the YIMBYs won a 52-story building. It's amazing. Do you want this on Hawthorne Boulevard? Do you want it on Crenshaw Boulevard? Do you want it on the ocean in Rancho Palos Verdes? No. In fact, John City was created to avoid that 50 years ago. Senate Bill 9, 2 years ago, authored by Scott Wiener and Tony Atkins, my favorite, divided every single home parcel into 2 lots. So if a developer comes to you and says, I'll give you $1 million for your house, and you take it, he can build 6 units, 3 on each parcel, 6 units. And that's happening. In fact, it just happened in Redondo Beach. Tony Atkins stood on the floor of the state senate a few years ago to pass this law, and she was asked by the state senator Bates from Laguna Woods, will HOAs and housing and CIDs, community interest developments, be exempt? Tony Atkins said yes. She was lying. So she came out later with the letter saying, whoops, no, that's going to have to go to court. But on the floor of the state senate, that's what Tony said. Let's see. Senate Bill 423 is at the State Assembly. It's already passed the State Senate. I am very passionate about that, so excuse me if I'm a little hyped up. It's going to, if it passes the State Assembly, it erases the environmental review for all the projects. It's going to fast track everything. The cities will have nothing to say. So it will take away or erase CEQA, better known as the California Environmental Quality Act, and it's going to allow people to build on wetlands and protected properties. Woohoo! What a great win for us. I'm asking everybody, although today it probably passed out of the Assembly Committee. It's going to go to the floor by next week. I tried to find out. I couldn't find out online before I showed up here tonight. I'm asking about everybody. That's why I passed out the pink flyers. Flood Al Tucci's office with calls. Flood it. And flood Anthony Rendon. He is the Speaker of the State Assembly. Flood his office with calls saying no. No on Senate Bill 423. That's the last nail in the coffin for all of us. I want to say, and I will speak to what Steve is saying, there is one solution to all of this. If we can get that state initiative that Bill Brand authored with a team up and down the state of California, they're all elected officials working on this, this will erase everything we're afraid of. It will be bye-bye. So I'm asking you to support our neighborhoodvoices.com. And I do have some envelopes, but you can also donate online. Just click donate. We need money. The petitions won't come out till after the Secretary of State reads this and puts his stamp of approval, so probably September. But they need money now because they're not going to submit this in July until they have money from everybody in this room because they don't have enough. Sad but true. That's a fact of life. So most of the very wealthy people out there in the world are developers. They're not going to give them any money. A lot of people have. A woman from Alameda had given them $200,000. They need $3 million. So they have about $1 million. They need your funds, and they need it now. So I'm asking you to do this. And then we're going to have volunteers get the petitions going, and everybody takes the petition, gets 100 or more signatures on them. It goes to the state. They need 1 million signatures from all of you. So if you don't step up and help out, look out for a 52-story building next to your cute little house. Thank you.
Thank you, Joan.